up, my YouTube page? It's me, V. Today is Monday, August 16th, 2021, and it is 12:52 in the afternoon. I wanted to make a video talking about a subject that is very important. It's probably the most important subject out of everything when you boil it down to all the issues that we have in the world and how best to overcome them. And that issue has to do with the generational trauma, but it's more focused on the aspect of healing and the consequences of not healing. So I've not really talked to my family like closely the way I used to for a long time now. I still talk to them. There was a period where I wasn't talking to a couple of them, I guess, really for different reasons. And that had to do mostly with my own personal healing process and the fact that I wasn't, healed, and I couldn't really be around them without getting too emotionally unstable and starting arguments, confrontations that tend to just, go into the realms of violence, aggression, and just overall negativity that's just not good for anybody. And I've not really enjoyed it, I mean, I enjoy my solitude. I enjoy being alone in general, but I do, I was telling Marco the other day, because he was talking about how he never likes family gatherings. He doesn't like going at all, like, ever. He's never liked them, which I don't think is true. He probably did like him at one point. He just doesn't remember that time in his life. But I used to love them. Like, I loved family gatherings and talking, telling my family members what's up and how my life is going and whatnot. And I reached a certain point where I couldn't do it happily anymore or excitedly anymore with positive energy, or moreover positive energy than anything else, because I was too in my own head, essentially, in my own issues, and I couldn't empathize much in those moments. And so I would just think it's best to stay away and not be watching from afar, basically, like, not directly involved to where you're having an impact on their overall lives and what they're doing, but just letting their lives unfold as they will, and just watching from afar, keeping tabs, basically. And yeah, so that's what I do personally. But when I'm going through that moment of healing, I'm trying to figure out exactly how to word this, because I want to make the point that it is something that needs to be focused on, like really truly focused on in every single human being's life on planet Earth, every moment of their living existence, like until it is completely healed and gone or managed. And I don't know how to do that without, getting too into my own issues and examples, and then just getting lost in a tangent of my own issues. I remember as a child moments in periods in my childhood where my parents weren't talking to their parents, and it affected me, my emotional state, my mental state, because I had grown accustomed to a certain way of living, of life, and that involved being around my grandparents pretty often, like every day, and then it just changed, one moment to the next, and it's very hard for a child to process and deal with those emotions at such a young age, when there's no one really very empathetic to your own feelings, because they're too busy, trying to manage their own and deal with their own. And I understand that now, obviously, so I can see it from a different perspective now. But as a child, you don't get those things, you don't understand those things, and they can really affect your self-esteem. They can really affect your overall self-worth of how important your own will is, your own wants and needs are. And it can really, that has a domino effect on the rest of you in your life, and where it leads to, and how you behave, and how you react, and how you process trauma in order to heal.